Sports, 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 sports.
Hey there, sports fans. Welcome to Sportsball, part of the SPDM Crew podcast. We talk about sports related topics, but we focus on you, the fan, and what you like, whether it's a sport, team, event, sports related news, or athlete. This week, we are going to be talking about the Super Bowl. And it's funny because this year, I feel like the Super Bowl, or at least to me and to some of my other friends, felt like it got a little upstaged by the NBA trade deadline because that's a whole other topic that we're going to be talking about at another point. But for now, let's focus on the Super Bowl. And I have 5 predictions for what I think is going to happen on the Super Bowl. Nothing that extensive, but I still wanted to get my thoughts out there about what I think is going to happen on the Super Bowl. And we've got Chiefs versus Eagles in the Super Bowl. This is a rematch of a Super Bowl that was played a couple years ago. A lot of players are kind of in the same place. I think the Eagles mainly have a couple players that have not been in this position before. So most notably Saquon Barkley. And then on the Chiefs side, they've got their DeAndre Hopkins, I guess, who is here, I guess, and then Kareem Hunt back in a Chiefs uniform for the Super Bowl. So overall, here are kind of 5 general thoughts that I have about the Super Bowl. And my first is I feel like this is going to be a low scoring Super Bowl. And the reason why is because I think that both defenses are going to be supercharged and ready to go. And I think that both of them are going to be ready to play, particularly the Eagles defense. I think the Eagles defense has been outstanding the last couple of games, whereas the Eagles not so much, or not the Eagles. Whereas the Chiefs defense has been okay for the most part, but I'm thinking that it's going to be a lower scoring game compared to what we've had the last couple of years. Second thing is that I think the commercials are going to suck. And that is because the commercials slowly but surely over the last couple of years have just been going downhill. It seems like there isn't as much of an emphasis on putting together a good content for a Super Bowl commercial. But more importantly, I feel like most of the Super Bowl commercials are released early and that just leaves no surprises for the actual game. So it bumps me out a little bit, but hey, we'll just kind of see what happens there. My third prediction is that I think Kendrick Lamar is going to crush the Super Bowl halftime show. I think he's going to do great. When Kendrick Lamar performed with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent cameo, and Eminem, I thought Kendrick Lamar was one of the best parts of it and the most underrated parts of it. So I think that Kendrick Lamar is just going to be outstanding with this. But my overall prediction for the game is that I think the Chiefs are going to win because the Chiefs have been there before and they have just been resilient as all get out this entire year, despite the fact that they have not been that great. I don't think Mahomes is going to have a great game, but I think he's going to do just enough in order to secure the win for the Chiefs. And I also think he's going to win the MVP because, of course, that's going to be the case. And then my last prediction is that I think Travis Kelce will propose to Taylor Swift if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Actually, no, I will just go ahead and say after this game, Travis Kelce will propose to Taylor Swift and make that he's going to put a ring on it and then make that thing their end game, which I think will be super adorable. That's the prediction that I probably feel the least confident about, but I still think that that's going to be a thing. So yeah, those are my Super Bowl predictions. Let me know what yours are, and I'm probably gonna eat crow for a lot of this coming up later this week. So that's what I have for you. That's going to do it for this episode of Sports Ball. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to anything and everything SPDM Crew, wherever you get your podcast. Join us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and Blue Sky at SPDM Crew. Check out our website at SPDM. Shout out to HiFlyer Creative Studios for making our awesome logo. Greatly appreciate their support. And if you have any marketing, logo, or brand standard needs, contact them at HiFlyerCreative.com. Check out our other shows on the podcast network. We've got shows about movies, TV, music. We've got shows about physical media collections. We've got shows about comic books. So check out all the other shows on our network, and we greatly appreciate the support. And if you've got a podcast idea or you're interested in being part of the SPDM crew as a guest or collaborating, email us at spdmcrew@gmail.com. Until next time, pain heals, chicks dig scars, glory lasts forever.